여러분 반갑습니다. I'm Kwon So-hwa and this is K-Culture Dive. Join us in exploring everything in Korean culture, from K-entertainment to AI news, on-field reports, and our Hallyu People guest today will bring some magic to the show. And with that, let the show begin. And joining us this Wednesday is my co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, Soa, and hello to everyone joining us on K-Culture Dive. Today, I'm Walter Lee, here to co-host and bring you the latest in K-entertainment stories.
Okay, Walter, let's start off then with some news coming out of Japan on how K-pop is rocking the charts.
Indeed, they are, Soa. So the K-pop album market reached a record high in the first half of 2026. Now, according to data from Hanteo Global, Hanteo Chart tracked more than 49.5 million K-pop albums sold during the first 6 months of 2026. Now, BTS led the way with their album Arirang, which sold 4.16 million copies in its first week. Just some other million-selling artists included Blackpink, 17, and Hypen, and Boy Next Door. But the rookie groups also made an impression as well, such as NCT Wish and Cortez, who all achieved million-seller status. Now, ATEEZ was especially notable because they became the only act to release 2 back-to-back million-selling albums during the first half of the year.
That's a lot of big names filling the charts there. But let's move on to a girl group that's getting bigger day by day in the US.
Yes, indeed. So, Hybe and Geffen Records group Cat's Eye has reached a historic milestone in the US music market. According to the latest Billboard chart on Wednesday, the group's second EP, called Beautiful Chaos, has spent 53 consecutive weeks on the Billboard 200, Billboard's main albums chart. Now, where it is currently ranked at 128. It is the first time in, believe it, 21 years that an album by a female group has remained on the Billboard 200 for more than a year. Now, the last group to manage this feat was the Pussycat Dolls with their debut album PCD way back in 2005. Now, Cat's Eye's momentum has also carried over to live performances with its first North American and European tour, the Wild World Tour, selling out all 31 shows across 27 cities and 10 countries within 48 hours of tickets going live.
Well, that's very impressive. But lastly, let's talk about rookie K-pop girl group. And let's hope that they're also going to do well in Japan with their new soon-to-be released single album, because it's targeted at Japan, right?
Yes, indeed, and I think they will. So according to SM Entertainment on Tuesday, Hearts to Arts will release its debut Japanese single album, Iconic Heart, on August 12th, with a pre-release of all 3 tracks from the single album on global streaming platforms on August 10th. Now, SM Entertainment said the group is expected to captivate both Japanese fans and fans around the world, of course, with a refreshing, vibrant performance that highlights its bright and energetic charm. Hearts to Hearts has already begun building a fan base in Japan. The group previously reached number 2 on Oricon's daily album chart with Lemon Tang and has expanded its presence through the Japanese version of its hit song Rude, as well as the opening theme for the anime Sweet and Sour Catch Teeny Ping. With the release of Iconic Heart, Hearts to Hearts plans to officially kick off its promotions in Japan and further expand its presence in the local market.
All right, thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.
All right, now it's time to go over to our AI anchor Arirang for more on the culture front. Arirang.
Thanks, Swa. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. The government will hold a public forum on a proposal to add a Hangul, or Korean language signboard at Gwanghwamun, alongside the existing signboard in Chinese characters. The Culture Ministry and the Interior Ministry will co-host a forum at Yonsei University on the 26th to gather public opinions. The key issue will be whether Gwanghwamun should reflect Korea's modern values or be preserved in its original form. Culture Minister Chu Hyung emphasized that Gwanghwamun is a valuable cultural heritage, while Hangul, is a treasured asset that represents Korea's cultural pride, voicing hope that the forum will serve as a meaningful opportunity to hear the public's views. The Culture Ministry and the Korea Creative Content Agency held the 2026 Czech Content Expo in Prague. About 30 Korean companies from sectors including broadcasting, gaming, animation, and emerging digital content took part, with buyers and industry representatives from 13 European countries, including the Czech Republic, Germany, the UK, and France in attendance. The expo drew more than 3,000 visitors, with one-on-one business meetings generating $44.7 million in export consultations. The agency also said it used the event to expand institutional support for small and medium-sized content companies seeking to expand into overseas markets. An international taekwondo festival featuring more than 5,000 participants from around the world kicked off today in Chuncheon, Gangwon-do Province. The 2026 Gangwon Chuncheon World Taekwondo Culture Festival and the 2026 Chuncheon World Para-Taekwondo Open will be held simultaneously through the 22nd. More than 5,000 athletes and officials from 88 countries are taking part, with participation up over 40% from last year, making it the largest edition of the event to date. The festivals will feature world-class competitors in a range of events, including the World Taekwondo World Cup Team Championship Series, as well as demonstration and board-breaking competitions. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
For millions of international visitors, the journey into Korean culture begins the moment they arrive at Incheon International Airport. And now, Korea's main gateway has reached a remarkable milestone, surpassing 1 billion cumulative passengers just 25 years after opening. Our Baek Joo-hee has more.
On Tuesday, Korea's main gateway reached a historic milestone, welcoming its 1 billionth cumulative passengers since opening in 2001. It took the airport exactly 25 years and 3 months to reach the mark. On average, 108,000 passengers use the airport daily, which translates to 4,513 people per hour, or 75 travelers every single minute. The airport reached 100 million passengers in 2005 and 500 million in 2016, before doubling the figure within a decade to hit 1 billion in 2026. According to the Incheon International Airport Corporation, this is the fastest growth rate among major global hub airports. While Incheon achieved this in 25 years, Germany's Munich Airport took around 34 years, Singapore's Changi Airport 35 years, Japan's Narita Airport 39 years, and Dubai International Airport over 58 years. The 1 billionth passenger was Ayaka Hara, a Japanese national boarding a Korean air flight to Tokyo. Incheon International Airport Corporation held a grand ceremony to mark the milestone, presenting her with a commemorative plaque and a free airline ticket.
The facilities are very clean and well equipped. Plus, the staff always comes over to help right away if I look lost. And they're so polite.
By destination, routes to and from Japan recorded the highest volume with more than 204 million passengers, followed by China, the United States, and Vietnam. Incheon's rapid growth is backed by consistent government support and infrastructure expansion. Following the completion of its Phase 4 construction project in 2024, the airport expanded its annual capacity to 106 million passengers, making it the world's third largest airport in terms of international passenger infrastructure.
Foreign passengers made up 45% of our traffic in the first half of this year and will likely exceed 50% soon. We are expanding immigration staff to slash wait times, improving terminal facilities, and enhancing foreign language signage.
Everything was great. The check-in was very smooth. Everyone was very helpful. I can say that the Seoul airport really is up to the standard.
As Incheon International Airport celebrates its historic milestone, the Airport Corporation will now focus on investing more on facilities and innovate services. Baek Joo-hee, Arirang News.
As Korean society continues to evolve, so do the roles within the family. More fathers are taking on the role of primary caregiver, reflecting changing parenting culture and family values. Shin So-eun has the story.
Walking towards the sink by the stacked dishes, Dad chooses to wear an apron instead of necktie and nice suit. He casually folds laundry between football highlights and sets the rice cooker, preparing daily chores. Now in Korea, a 31-year-old stay-at-home father like Jung Isak is stepping into the role of primary caregiver.
The biggest reason was my wife's career. I realized how important her work was to her, and I didn't want childcare to become the reason she had to stop.
Right on the schedule, he arrives at daycare every afternoon to pick up his 4-year-old son. Instead of heading straight home, the short drive turns into a conversation, taking his son on a new small adventure. For years, this was deemed a mother's duty, but he has never questioned the value of bonding with his son.
There's what's often called the planning side of parenting. Since my husband engages in active, energetic play every day, our son's physical development has been remarkable compared with other children his age.
According to Statistics Korea, the number of stay-at-home fathers reached a record 274,000 in the first quarter, up 16.6% from a year earlier. At the same time, the number of women staying home for childcare and housework fell to 6.536 million, the lowest first quarter level on record. As caregiving roles continue to evolve, the government is expanding family-friendly policies, including more flexible parental leave and greater support for fathers taking time off. Jung also takes a leading role in Korean Papas, an Instagram-based community for fathers. By gathering regularly for activities like hiking and water-related events, hands-on fathers share parenting experiences.
Good parenting isn't about perfection. It's about giving your child your time and making them feel loved.
For families like Jung's, parenting isn't about dividing responsibility equally, but rather embracing the different strength each parent brings to raising a child. As Korea's birth rate shows early signs of recovery, father-led childcare is no longer the exception. The shift is redefining family life, moving beyond traditional gender roles. Shin So-eun, Arirang News.
Today's Hallyu People guest is a world-renowned magician who has been introducing the artistry of Korean magic to audiences around the globe. After winning the Grand Prix at the FISM World Championship of Magic, Yu Ho-jin has continued to push the boundaries of magic and create a style all of his own. Most recently, Yu led the Korean magic group 100 Fingers on NBC's America's Got Talent 2026 or Season 21. As it became the first all-Korean team to receive the coveted Golden Buzzer. And magician Yu Ho-jin is joining us now here in the studio to talk about the growing global recognition of Korean magic and his remarkable journey. Welcome, Ho-jin.
Welcome, Ho-jin.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Yu Ho-jin, and it's a pleasure to be here today.
We are so happy to have you on the show, and I've watched many of your videos before. That's why it seems like magic having you here. And Walter and I have been talking about how you are so good looking, and we were asking ourselves, are you actually maybe not an actor from a K-drama, but really a magician?
Yeah, I really am a magician. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Walter, you want to continue?
Yes, so I don't think there's a better way to introduce a magician than maybe by showing a little magic. So could you just show us a quick magic trick?
Right now?
Yes.
Sure.
Right here?
Yes, in front of the live
Actually,
camera.
I prepared some magic trick, and it's really special. Do you know some card trick?
I don't know how to do card tricks.
It doesn't matter, yeah. So I brought the 2 different colors of card, and this is blue, and this is red. So tell me any color you like. Blue or red?
Any color I like?
Yeah, it's okay.
Blue.
Blue? Sure? Well, okay. So just think about it. Any card you like in your mind. Don't say that, okay? You get it?
Yes.
Okay. Say what is the card?
I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
It's two hearts, just like the Hearts to Hearts, the K-pop girl
Wow,
group.
that's great. 12 hearts. All right. So because there are some skeptical people in the world, so they think, oh, maybe they are friends or something, but we never met, we never talk about this, right?
Right.
So you choose the blue card. If I open the card, they're just normal cards, right? You can see it. But only one card is the red color. What if this is top heart?
No way. Oh my goodness.
Wait. But what if, more cards, what if you choose the red color, watch. There is only one card inside, and it's the blue. And what card was? Two of heart.
Yes.
Magic.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
How was it?
Incredible.
I was
is
just
incredible.
getting goosebumps right now.
Do you like that?
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, I wish
Yeah.
we could just continue and seeing more tricks for the rest of the
Don't
show.
worry about the interview, just do tricks.
Yes. Wow, Ho-jin. Okay. Well, we do have a talk to do as well, but that was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let's talk about your team as well, 100
right.
Fingers,
Okay.
because they made history recently on America's Got Talent. You were the first Korean team who is entirely made of Koreans who received the golden buzzer there. So how was it performing there, and how did you feel when you received that golden buzzer?
Well, actually, we prepared for so long time for the AGT. And when we got the golden buzzer, it was just incredible. We were like, wow, is it real? Is it really?
Not magic?
Not magic, not dream. So I was like, wow. And I still feel like a dream. And that was really amazing,
I can imagine.
It must have felt amazing. I'm still blown away by your magic trick,
I
by
know.
the way. I'm still thinking about it. 100 Fingers is known for its breathtaking manipulation and precise sleight of hand, which are Korean magic's greatest strengths, and obviously a lot of magicians out there. How did the team come together at first, and how much preparation went into creating these performances?
Well, actually, I spent so many years as a solo magician. And one day I was thinking, there are so many great solo magicians. What if 10 magicians move as one person? Then I made 100 Fingers.
Wow. And I mean, I did watch your performance at AGT, and I felt kind of, because you guys are also handsome, it reminded me of the Saja boys of K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop
Demon Hunters, yes, because you also had kind of some tattoo things on your arms. It kind of
actually,
reminded me.
it wasn't real. It was drawing.
Oh, yes. Or magic.
Or magic.
Right, okay. And I also have to say, you were on AGT before as a solo performer, and that was also amazing as well. And then you came back with the group.
Yeah, actually, there is some story. Actually, as the first Korean, I was on AGT as a special guest performer in 2016.
Right.
And I saw, wow, this stage is huge. And I was compete later, and then this time is again.
Right, you came with something even bigger, like one of the judges said, right?
Yeah, Simon.
Okay, and Ho-jin, you've achieved remarkable milestones apart from AGT. You received the Grand Prix at the FISM, or Fédération Internationale des Sociétés Magiques. I practiced that. And also, you took the first place on Korea's magic competition show, the Magic Star. So, yes, tell us a bit about your journey and what inspired you to become a magician.
Well, actually, I started magic when I was 8 years old. After the school, way back home, I saw like one friend doing magic. It was manipulation magic. He's doing appearing the cards from empty hands, and I was like, whoa, this is magic, and I believed that there was a real magic. And after that, I wanted to be a magician. Then magic has become my life.
Oh, wow.
So you just mentioned when you were a child, you saw someone do magic and that inspired you to become a magician.
Yeah.
It must have taken many years, many years of intense practice. What kind of training did you go to or to reach the level that you're at now?
Well, you know, a lot of people think magicians just practice with their hands. But actually, as a magician, we have to practice how to move, like eye contact, even music, even silence, and then, you know, of course, the magic technique. So sometimes, normally, like I practice average of 15 hours a day, sometimes more than 20 hours.
A day?
I know, yeah.
Wow.
Does your day have 48 hours?
Yeah. Actually, you know, I just came here, you know, during the practice, you know, I just stopped the rehearsal and then came to here, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, and we're honored that you are taking that time for us to be here right now.
It's an honor for me, thank you.
But Ho-jin, the reason why you're practicing so hard is because even a small mistake on stage, it shows, right, as a magician. So I heard that even after doing thousands of performances, you still get nervous on stage. So what do you focus the most on when preparing for a stage?
Well, you know, yeah, as you said, I'm still super nervous before going on stage. But for me, I think the most dangerous thing is when you are not feeling nervous. Because when you feel nervous, it makes you feel really focused. So I'm just thinking, okay, how can I do better, or how can I make my techniques great? Instead say that, I'm thinking, how can I make people happy with my magic? Yeah. Like when I saw the magic first time, I was so happy. So I just want to people think and feel it, what I felt.
Okay.
Right, and you've performed on some of the world's biggest stages for audiences around the globe. How do you think international audiences view, let's say, Korean magic for the first time? And what do you think sets, let's say, Korean-style magic apart from many other countries?
Well, that's a really great question. Like nowadays, international people think Korean magicians are amazing, but not only amazing, they know the most strongest countries in the magic world. Because in Korea, Korean magicians, they are doing the manipulation, like it's the best in the world.
Okay, and I mean, you've said that magic is more than just demonstrating the techniques, but it's also very important to have a story in there and to have a message, especially in your solo performance at AGT. I saw you had a very great message with telling your story as a child trying to become a magician. Yeah, so what is the message that you really most hope to convey to the audience?
Well, actually, when I'm performing, first of all, I'm just thinking, what kind of story I have, what I want to tell to the audience, and then what people will like. So normally when I start to like creating new act, I'm just write down like my story, and so I'm start based on my story.
Okay. Now, I'm very inspired of how that 8-year-old child was inspired like that and really went on from there becoming a magician. Because, I mean, as a kid, I also tried to do some magic tricks. And the first time I had a magic stick in my hand, I thought if I say some words that the stick would bend, but I actually broke my pen. So that was the end for my career.
It was very pure. Well, actually, when I was 8, actually, yeah, I was really believed there is real magic. But when I found out there was trick behind the magic, I was really disappointed. But I couldn't really sleep at night because I was so happy. Because, you know, that image, I cannot forget it. I saw some magic and it makes me feel so happy. Wow, I want to make people happy with my magic. Okay, let's do magic, yeah.
I guess because you are happy, you are making the audience happy.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking of which, you've got a very big performance waiting at America's Got Talent. So could you maybe give us a sneak peek without revealing too much on what we can look out for in fall when the finale is coming up?
Well, actually, I can't, you know, spoil too much.
Of course not.
But what I can tell you is we are preparing something really new, and it's gonna be really sensational. And something people never seen before. So I want to make people say, oh, this is great magic, or this is great performance. Instead say, I never seen something like this in my life before.
Wow, we are so looking forward to that, and that's coming up in a few months from now, right?
Yeah,
in fall.
maybe next month. Yeah.
So you are going to go back to the States, so with your team, and then
Yeah.
get ready for that. So we here in Korea will be cheering on for you for the finals.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you so much for sharing your magical story with us.
Thank you very
Ho-jin.
much, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. And thank you, Walter, as always. We're going to have you back here later this week.
See you later.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.